Darkside Games, Las Vegas. I am getting ready to go play the first Pro Quest for Season 2 here in Las Vegas, hosted at Darkside Games. We have another one tomorrow at another store called Power 9 Games here in Las Vegas. So, well, hopefully I don't need to play the second one. I'm just going to win the first one, but we'll see. Today I'm going to be playing Bravo, Star of the Show. This is the same hero I played in the Pro Tour. I played two different lists, one at the Pro Tour that was aggressive, and one during the calling that was very defensive. I actually enjoyed the defensive one a lot more, so I'm going to be sticking with the defensive list. The list was given to me by my teammate Wesley, and he worked with another player, Spencer, to come up with this highly defensive Starvo list that I really enjoyed. So let's go ahead and switch over to a tabletop camera and see what cards are in this list. So there is the tabletop. Just going to go through, just flip through this really quick. Everyone's seen Starvo lists, so you don't need too much from me. But just to get my list out there, and we'll see how I do this afternoon. So of course we got Bravo, Star of the Show to start off. Very powerful card. It has hit Living Legend status, I believe. We won't be seeing too much more of them. We have our weapon, the Winter's Wail. Just your standard Winter's Wail, you got it. A little spicy tech for the Mirror Breaker is the Sledge of Anvilheim. I played this a lot this weekend. It just felt really good in the Starvo match, especially when I'm blocking all their stuff and I'm just chipping in for a little bit every turn. Boom, boom, boom. Arcane Skullcap, or Arcane Knight Skullcap is there for your headpiece. I'm still on Tunic. I know a lot of people have been using the Tectonic plating. I have not tried it yet. I lost to Florin, who was playing that in the Pro Tour, and I was really impressed by it. I just haven't had time to test it out, so I'm not sure how it works. The best piece of equipment of all, Crown of Seeds. We have our Ironhide legs, the standard Crater Fist, Rampart of the Ram's Head. I'm not playing the Ice Shield, the Stalagmite. Just sticking with Rampart in all the matchups seems fine. Kano is everywhere all of a sudden, so we got Arcane Lantern. We got the boots. We have Time Skippers, hopefully against the Prism matchup, and more Arcane Barrier in the gloves, so we got the full package there. Okay, what else do we have? Of course, we have our standard Guardian hits. The big ones, we have the 3 Crippling Crushes, the 3 Spinal Crushes, and the 3 Oakenolds. So those are the big hits that we got in the deck. We are playing our Elemental Suite. We have the full Pulses. Boom. I still can't find a non-cold foil Candlehold to put in the deck. I don't like playing foils, but I'm stuck with that one right now until I can find a non-foil. Boom. For lightning cards, we got the 3 Blinks for the Prism matchup. We have the Heaven's Claws and Lightning Surge Blue. Pretty all standard there, just blue pitches to fuel things. For our ice cards, we got the Winter's Grasp, the Channel Lake Frigids, and the 3 Blizzards. Also pretty universal in all Starvo lists, so not much going on there. And our Earth cards are the hitters. We have Red Evergreen, just hopefully coming in for 7 Dominate all the time. Blue Evergreen, hopefully I don't actually have to attack with this one. And Blue Break Ground are there to fill in the Earth package. With this list, we don't really Starvo that often. But, you know, after you pitch stack and get into a later game, you start getting it off the Oakenolds and things of that sort. But to keep us going to our late game, we have a big defensive package. We got 3 Sink Blows. We have 3 Fate Foreseens, 2 Turn Timbers, 3 Staunch Red, 3 Staunch Yellow, and 2 Staunch Blue. This is a lot of defense. This is just to make our opponents' matches miserable, where they can't ever get any damage on us. We're blocking the big hits with these. We're using cards in hand to block the small hits, or the shield and the crown. And we are just trying to out-attrition our opponent. We're just trying to fatigue them, run them out, or set up for our second cycle, where we can start swinging in with some big Guardian attacks. We have a Glacial Footsteps blue, the Macho Grande, Disable, and everyone's favorite Tear Asunder to turn everything into a crippling crush, basically. Boom, there. And then just as a little cheeky sneak across, we got to be playing the pummels. They're there. I like to pitch them. I like my opponent to see them, so then they start to play around them all the time. And they're just there. That is the list that I will be playing today. Hopefully I won't be playing it tomorrow, but we shall see. I'm going to be heading over to the shop in probably about an hour, so I will get some more footage there and let you know how I did. Maybe a round-by-round update. And at the end, post this video, and hopefully I'm a winner. Who knows, though? If not, I'll play again. Maybe I'll switch to a more aggressive Starvo. Maybe I'll hop onto Kano or Chain. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. So here I am at Darkside Games in Las Vegas, getting ready to sign up for our first ProQuest. Wish me luck.
Alright, so I'm playing Prism, Sculptor of Arclight, and I'm playing against Higashi.
Alright, perfect.
Round 1, fight!
That match sucked. My worst matchup, round 1, and I just got killed by this merciful bomb here. I somehow got stuck with like one of the few red pitches in my hand. Any other pitch would have been great because I would have just cleaned up the board. Round 1 dead. Good job.
Round 2, fight!
Alright, so here I am with the head judge, Alberto. We currently are in round 2. Since I lost, I got myself a bye. Gotta get a win. Gotta get a win somewhere. And we got 19 players, so it's gonna be 5 rounds. And hopefully I can get there. Alright.
Let's see.
We'll see next round.
My name's Steven, I'm playing Starvo. I sell propane and propane.
Round 3, fight!
I didn't take as much video footage as I would have liked to at the shop, so I'm doing the rest of my commentary or post-match at home. See how I did. So after round 3, well, after my bye, round 2, which is great, got my win there. But after round 3, I played against Steven. He was on Starvo as well. Steven is a newer player to Flesh and Blood. I believe he's from the Yu-Gi-Oh circuit, and he's a friend of a friend. It was really cool to play, but you could tell he was just inexperienced. He wasn't quite sure how the matchup was supposed to go. I played Sledge, and I basically just bashed him down. With Sledge, he tried to, do some hits at me, and I just blocked everything out. And he, at some point, realized he wasn't going to get any damage on me, and I was just going to be chipping away at him. So that's how the game went. Got to a point where he ran out of cards in his deck, and I was just continued swinging at the Sledge. So at this point, 2-0, or not 2-0, 2-1, lost to that Prism player, unfortunately. Yeah, so let's see how round 4 goes.
Is it recording?
It is now.
Hello, YouTube family. This is Wesley from Team Darkside, and we're here to open one pack of Everfist that we got for entering the ProQuest here. Let's find out what we're gonna get. Ooh. Twin Twister, Steadfast. Okay. You want to turn this way? Sure. Ride the Tailwind. Wild Ride. Read the Glide Path. Drowning Dire. Veiled Intention. Got a foil Wild Ride. Ooh, and Amulet of Intervention and a High Roller.
Is that a cold foil? No, it is not.
No, but they're still pretty cool. This is. I hope that we can play this card one day.
Except you didn't high roll.
I didn't high roll. I low rolled.
All right. whenever you're ready.
You're ready.
Alright, my name is Andrew, and I'm playing Dash today.
All right.
Round 4, fight!
All right, so round 4, I played against Andrew. Andrew was on Dash, and unfortunately, we came to a draw. Andrew was aggro Dash, so he was really coming at me. But I got to a point where I was just blocking everything, blocking, trying to get a hit in here and there. When time was called, Andrew had 2 plasma purifiers out and was able to swing at me multiple times for 4. I was able to block out, but at that point our decks were pretty low. I'm not quite sure how the game would have went if time was still happening, or if there was still time. I kind of think Andrew would have won it, but I'm not quite certain. I was pitch stacking and setting it up that I was going to have a large, what's the card called? Glacial Footsteps coming up, and hopefully that would have been enough to chip in. If I look at my notes here, end of the game I was at 10 and Andrew was at 9 when time was called, so could have been anyone's game still. Yeah. So now I am 2-1-1. Not looking good. Heading into the 5th round. Luckily, with only 19 players, only 5 rounds. Some of the X2s or X101s will make it in. Let's see how round 5 goes. On to things. Anyways, are you started?
Yeah.
Alright. Hey, it's Higashi from Team Darkside. We got an Everfest pack for signing up. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and see what's inside of it. Alright, we got it In the Swing, Steadfast, Bare Fangs, Zoom In, you want to zoom in on that one?
Ooh.
Fatigue Shot, Reek of Corruption, Payload, Rotary Ram,
Ram Ranch.
Smashing Good Time, and a Haze Bending.
Ooh, very nice.
My name is Kenny Thomas, and I'm playing Briar, Warden of Thorns.
Round 5, fight!
Alright, so round 5, I got to play against Kenny. He is another one of my teammates from Team Darkside. He was at the Pro Tour with me. We've done a lot of testing together. A very solid player. Kenny was on Briar, and I'm on Fatigue Starvo. And, well, I didn't fatigue him. I killed him. I unfortunately feel bad. You could tell Kenny wasn't happy with it. I got lucky, and I just chained a bunch of big attacks into each other. It went Crippling Crush, followed by Crippling Crush, followed by Oakenold, into Spinal Crush, into Spinal Crush. And the Briar deck doesn't want to be blocking. The Briar deck wants to be attacking, and at some point, my damage output was just so much more than he could take. And I smashed my way through him, knocking him out of the event. I mean, fortunately, he's heading to EDC, so he has a backup plan for the evening. But, you know, it always feels bad when you take out a teammate, especially when we're trying to get everyone on our team qualified and head into France. All right, so after this, I got to see if I make the top 8 cut. Who knows? Well, I do. Since this is recorded afterwards. I do make top 8. Luckily, one of the matches that was in contention had a draw, and it made it so they both missed. I came in 7th seat, and another person came in 8th that wasn't expecting to make it in if that other match would have concluded. So yay, top 8. Let's see who my next round opponent is.
Hi, my name is Christian Heilman, and I am playing Briar.
Round 6, fight!
Alright, going into the top 8, I am playing against another teammate from Team Darkside. I'm playing against Christian Heilman. Christian, just like Kenny, is on Briar, so I'm feeling kind of confident. I just beat Briar, so it feels like an easy match. Well, it wasn't easy, but just the circumstances were really great in my favor. Unfortunately, I lose this match.
You lose!
I come in with a lot of pressure. I'm doing my thing. Boom, 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 boom. Unfortunately, Christian just has these multiple channel mount heroic turns that are impossible for me to block everything. And he takes the win. Top 8. prizing. I get some prizes. I end up getting the tunic sleeves, which are pretty sought after, very nice. I have a pair from, not a pair, a set from the Pro Tour as well. So now I'm sitting on 2 sets of these. So yay. I did get some store credit. Darkside Games pays out great store credit, so I got some store credit for top aiding. And then just for signing on, I got 2 cold foils. They were just randomly, whatever random cold foils they had left over from armory events and whatnots and pre-releases, they just give out to players. So I got a Amulet of Lightning cold foil and a cracked, where's the camera? It's a cracked bauble cold foil. So pretty cool. Just add those to the cold foil collection. In addition, everyone who played got a Everfest booster pack, which you saw me open earlier. And yeah, I had a great time. Flesh and Blood is one of those games that no matter how many games I play, I still have fun playing it. And I guess I'm going to be playing at Power 9's qualifier tomorrow. So stay tuned. Maybe I'll change lists, maybe I won't. Ooh, and big shout out to my buddy Christian, who did beat me. He ended up winning the event, so he got his invite to France, and that's one of the 5 teammates qualified. So we'll see how the rest of the events go. All right, well, thank you for joining me. Thank you to the sponsors, Darkside Games, Shogun Hobbies, and Ultra Pro for providing me with all the sleeves, deck boxes, playmats, and everything I need to play. If you have a chance, check out their website. All sorts of things you can order. If you need singles and you want to get them online, you can order them from shogunhobbies.com, or you can go to Darkside Games, Darkside Games LV, and pick up supplies from them. They have the largest stock of Flesh and Blood singles in Las Vegas, and all your sealed product and such. If you do like these videos and you don't want to miss one, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and do a little commentary down below. There will be a link to my deck that I played at this event in the box down below, whatever that is. And yeah, that's all. Thanks for joining me.